balmy blue envelopes, and we are making normally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3, must be 3 of each card. So beautiful envelopes. So now I'm showing you the value at the same time. Hey, Vicky, how you doing? So now for $14.50, you would get 9 envelopes, and you get 9 bases, and they are in fresh freesia. I am literally unpacking this as we go, so it's an unveiling of the thing. So like I said, what you're missing is the ink spot, which is Bermuda Bay, and the stamps. But other than that, you get everything else for $14.50 that I'm going to show you today. And why I'm partly showing you is because I actually think you can really go with it, basically. Okay, so we're going to make 3 cards. One is going to be fresh freesia. One's going to be basic gray. So it's gray on both sides, and then the inside white, which is kind of nice. And then a Bermuda Bay. Okay, so 3 cards. You guys will get, when you buy these guys, this kit, you would get 2 more each of these. You can make variations of all the stuff all the time, but this is a straight out goods, I guess I'll try and say. Okay, so starting with the fresh freesia. Look at this. Now you're going to see it. It's going to get unveiled. And this is why I think this is worth it, because look at these pretty things that you get. So you get a coral situation and a fire coral that you can work out. So this guy is on this card. But you'd be able to use these any way you see fit with your creativity. You'd even actually, if you were carefully trimmed around here, you might be able to stencil with that a little tiny bit too. This is not for this card, but there is the seagulls. Super cool. Seahorse is actually for this one. So although there is a little seahorse in the stamps, for the card making, you get a seahorse. And in fact, if you wanted to, you could have like a white seahorse, some other color as well, right? But anyways, a seahorse. I do need this guy. Oh, and this is fun. So they are speckling him with this. I'm going to do that, but regardless. And then the big guy, he's on oh no, he is on the same one. And I guess he's a seagull. He's kind of got an interesting little beak to me, but anyways. Hi, Anne. How are you? Hi, Keisha. I hope everyone is well too. I feel all right. So a couple of these are going to get set aside for later. And so then you do get the 3 sheets of those guys, that again to make the rest of the cards. And then also in this kit, so what I'm doing is showing the paper pumpkin kit. The refills are available for $14.50, and they are I just think they're really nice value because there's so many pretty things. So this one, so there's a layer on, I think, all 3 of the cards. Yeah. So this is one of the layers. And then, yeah, can you see the detail here? So there's clouds embossed and then water. How cool is that? And then also this fun little guy. And so I'm going to use that now. So that'll go on here. Boom, looking beautiful already. And then I just think this is chock full of value this time. So there's a little tiny tag for one of the cards coming up. It's going to be a tag for the bottle, right? And just wait. It's going to get better still. Anyways, I do need this little guy. I don't know why I have 4 of these, but I guess in case I make a little mistake and there was room. So I only need 3 of them, but I got 4. And likewise, this probably. And this one is for the other card. But because you're stamping on here, it's kind of nice. They give an extra little one because sometimes we make mistakes when we stamp. I make a lot of mistakes, you guys know. That all being said, I am going to pull off my stuff. I am going to work with these stamps today. Wishing you all the best. I'm going to stamp on this guy. And in true form, I am going to pull in Bermuda Bay. I like to save my Bermuda Bay and my little ink spots. I don't even know quite why, you guys, because working with a Stamparatus, they're actually really nice to work with, so I should probably cut them open. But Cheryl, hello, how are you, hon? I didn't get a chance to call you as you asked me to, so I will have to talk to you soon. But I was out cleaning the deck all day. It is a big chore. It's a silly chore. I tried to do it minimally this year, and there's no real minimum. Washed all my windows, so it looked nice. Anyways, okay, so wishing you all the best. Whee! So pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. That was gorgeous. Okay, and then this little guy has some speckles on him. So I should probably have him on a piece of scrap, which I don't actually have scrap, but I have an invoice, which is for a receipt. And so again, you guys, I think we have little speckles. So for this one, this is nice. I really like this stamp set, but what I'm trying to say is that I think if you didn't have the stamp set, you would be able to be quite happy with the refill. Okay. And then I get to start layering him up. So he has, oh, he actually has this bigger bottle. So this card has, it is quite a large bottle. And it's stamped. And again, you could do lots of different stuff here. But it actually has the little tiny seaweed. Now, I know that if you have whale done, you would be in good stead with seaweed from that one. Okay, this card is a sideways card and really interesting because they're pulling together this really pretty blue color and Bermuda Bay. This, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Like, how many things could we do with that? In fact, let's pull in the camper. If we could put a little island in here, there could be a camper hanging out on this thing. Anyways. Okay, all right. All right, I'm making the proper cards. That's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So now I need to have the other bottle. And this one is this guy this time. So another big bottle. Okay. And again, now I'm going to stamp the official ship this time. But I think if you have seashells, it would look really nice too. So, block, stick to my boat, and I want it to. All right, hopefully that's good. Hey, Connie, by the way, I got little mail today. Woo, woo, look at this cutie card I got. Yay! I could sing, Connie. Like I said, Okay, I had a nap this afternoon, Evan. Honest to goodness, so thank you very much. The place, how thoughtful and kind. I was like, woohoo! Such a pretty card. Thank you. And it's got, look at that. Like, it's with one of those kind of cards where it's got the pretty, oh, what the heck is this called? Designer Series paper. Eee, thank you so much. It's ever got my heart. Eee. Okay, I love it. Love it. Okay. There we go. That's beautiful. Okay, so now layering this together. Oh, and I also need to stamp on that little piece. Where'd it go? Here it is. And this is sending some good thoughts. So again, you guys have lots of words. So I'm going to stamp it so it's towards this end so that if I cover it up, it would be fine. Ooh, and I went a little higher than I would have liked to. That's okay. Okay. All right. So now this guy also has some more thread. So again, you get a little chunk of thread. Hey, Jan, how are you, hon? It's late out there for you too. I am just putting together the paper pumpkin kits that are, the refills are available again. And I'm thinking that the pieces that come in this particular kit, not always, I don't think, is it, like there's just so many little pieces in this kit. And there's lots of times there's lots of pieces, but even if you weren't able to get, even if you're not a paper pumpkin person and you didn't get the original one, I think this is an awesome chance to actually pick up some really good pieces to play with. So now this ribbon was just sort of hung out there and the little bird going on here. So now see how the birds are? So if you had seashells in here, boom, you're done. You know what I mean? So sliding this guy over. And then these guys, they wanted them up here as well. Okay, so again, we've got another tying with some more of this stuff. And this time, not only is it going to get tied, it's going to have a bow too. So I'm coming through here. I wonder. I'm going to tie it here. So little hack for you. I leave it tied on there until I'm done with it. And that way then I know where to cut it. Think, you know what? We're so lucky. So now this is just going to get put right on there. So that's easier. Okay. In these as well, they also come with, and I'm just not quite sure where it is, but there's almost always a little glue. Oh, here it is. So you get a whole bunch of little glue spots. So I am going to, you know, I never glue anything down, but I am gluing this guy down onto here because otherwise I will be constantly fussing with it. And we don't need that. So we'll put this guy on here. So nice. Okay. And then that comes with this beautiful. So you get 3 of these. So you're making 9 cards for $14.50. And you can play with them any way you want to. And I love that. Okay, this has a tag that's on here. And they added a little tiny bit of speckling in just a couple spots here, a little tiny bit. So this one here, they just have one little bunch here and one little bunch here for some interest. And I think that's all they said on that one. And so then they lined this guy on here. If I could pick it up, it would be good. And this beautiful thing, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. Look how beautiful it is. I'm not sure if it matters which way it goes, but I think I'll go this way. Across there. And then the bottle on top of there. How beautiful is that, you guys? All right, so I wanted to show this just because I am ordering a few more of these. I just think that with or without the stamp set, in this case for you guys without the stamp set, you've got bottles, coral, seahorses, starfish, and then some little extra pieces, plus these lovely layers. I just think this is a phenomenal deal. So there you go. There's your 3 cards that you're going to get, and also 9 envelopes, pretty blue envelopes to go with them that you'd be able to play with. And there it is. I think you guys can kind of see that. Woohoo!